Hey guys, welcome back to Eyecraftmc. This is actually the 50th episode of iCraft's World, and I'm really glad I've been able to do this many episodes of the series. In the last episode, unfortunately, we went to the nether, or to the end actually, to get some chorus fruit, and we ended up dying. We did get our stuff back, but we ended up losing all of our levels. That's why we only have 8 levels instead of 67. But anyway, we can always work through tough circumstances. Today's banner of the day is going to be starting with a lime banner, then we're going to go to a green field masoned, which looks like bricks, like that. Then we're going to go on to a light blue poly, I believe. Actually, no, that's not right. We're going to go on to a lime field masons. We're going to do two field masons in a row. So you kind of see that's the texture we're getting. Then we're going to go on to the light blue poly. And the poly, I believe, looks like this. Yeah, there we go. Then we're going to go on to a light blue border, which looks like this. And then we're going to go on to a magenta base, which looks like, let's see what a base is. The base, I believe, is the bottom third. Yeah, a magenta base, and then a yellow base, like that. And you can see what that makes, is that actually makes sugarcane. It's kind of a simple banner, but I think it looks pretty good. So we'll just put it up over here. I think we have some space just back over here. Yes, there's our sugarcane banner. Anyway, what we're doing today is we're actually going to just make some animal farms, since we're at level 50 and we honestly don't have any animal farms at this place. So yeah, I think it's just important that we can get our cows, sheeps, things like that, possibly pigs. So probably just start by getting some things to lure them, which I think would be wheat, carrots, and should be enough, I think, because the cows and the sheep will go for the wheat, and the carrots should work for the pigs. So we'll just harvest a bit of that, and then we will go after some of those. We'll also grab some leads here in a second and make some fences, I think. So that should be enough wheat for now. We can just replant that later, I think. Okay, then we'll just make some fences here, and we'll probably make the animal farms down there. It's pretty flat, I think. Yeah, that should work great, I think. And yeah, you will definitely be getting captured, Mr. Lime Sheep. Alright, so we'll just go down here. And yeah, I think we have a good amount of wood. So I guess we'll start with some sticks. We can grab maybe 2 stacks of those. If we grab a stack of spruce logs and then craft that into, I think that would make about 3 stacks of fences. Yeah, here we go, 3 stacks of spruce fence. Perfect. And then we will just get, I think, a few fence gates. So I'll just grab a few more sticks and then we'll make a few fence gates. Maybe 35 would do fine. We might have some spruce planks in here. Yeah, we have actually quite a few. So I'll just do that real quick. Yeah, we'll make probably, let's see here, about 8 spruce fence gates. Sounds like there's an enderman around, but we don't need any enderman anymore, which is kind of funny since we've already gone to the end. Anyway, yeah, so we'll just do that. I also think I have some leads around here, actually. They may end up being in the randoms chest, I would think. Let's see if it's in here. Yeah, here's 2 leads. Let's see if there's 2 more in there. I think these are just from wandering traders. Yeah, it looks like we've killed 8 wandering traders since we have, or not 8, 4 wandering traders since we have 8 leads, and the wandering trader has a lead per llama. Yeah, so we'll just grab some animals. I think we'll probably start with the sheep, just since I know that there are a lot of those around, so we can at least start with that. So let's just set up maybe a quick little fence over here. I think there's some good amount of flat land here. Yeah, good enough. We can always flatten this a little bit more. Maybe over here would do fine for a pen, I think. Yeah, this should do quite well. Just break that. Yeah, that should be big enough. We'll just go around like this, maybe. Over here a bit to there. Should work fine. And we might end up making a chicken farm or not. I'm not sure. We don't have a big use for chicken items, but yeah, it should be fine either way. Let's see, we'll put that down there. That looks good. And then we can just grab some sheep. So what I'll do is I'll hold the wheat in my hand and I'll have the lead. So it's a doubly good way of attracting the sheep. And unfortunately, this cow is going to go after us, actually, since we have the wheat in our hand. So let's grab you 2, and we'll bring you down, and hopefully this cow will lose us in here in a second. So we can go pretty quick with these sheep, quicker than we can go with the cow, yeah. So that should be the way of doing that. And then we'll just take them through the fence door here, and probably break some of this grass while we're in here. Let's get you through. It's actually surprising how much easier leads are to use than the wheat. I'll just get that on my hand real quick. Maybe make your home a little bit nicer. Okay, there's that. And we will also give you some wheat each and see what kind of color we'll get. I'm not sure. Let's see. Green. Okay, that's cool. Alright, now I think there's a cow over here. And I believe there's a cow over there too. Well, I'm just going to quickly set up the fence first. Down here looks okay, but I think if I get a little bit of weed, or a little bit of dirt, I can probably flatten that out quite nicely. So that could make a really nice little flat area to make a farm. So just grab some of that real quick. Let's see what we have here. Dirt. Yeah, I've got lots of dirt. I had no idea we had that much dirt. That's huge. Okay, I'll grab 3 stacks. Should be plenty. And let me just actually grab this bed real quick. That could be quite useful. So I'll just flatten that a little bit. And it looks like it's becoming bedtime, so I'll just sleep under the stars tonight, I think, because why not? And yeah, it looks like it's definitely bedtime. Yeah, I think just this area and this area can kind of be like the farming area of here, which I think should work quite well. That's a nice view there. Yeah, so we'll just do that. And yeah, I think hopefully what we can do is have a sheep farm for every single color, because then we can have a really big amount of wool, and it's be easier to, you know, build with, since wool is actually a pretty good building block. I mean, I know a lot of people don't use it ever since they added concrete and terracotta in the game, but I still find wool to be a rather enjoyable building material, and I found that it does work pretty well. See this shovel? I wonder if the shovel can... No, I don't think it can. I don't think it can insta-mine the shovel, no, so it'll take a little bit longer than normal, but that should be fine. So I'll just break this. And, yeah. So I think if I just have the 2 farms here border each other, that'd probably be the easiest option, since we want it to be kind of simple to go from one farm to another, but not so that the animals can go from between the farms themselves. So we'll just fill this in a little bit, and I'm sure this will all cover in with grass in a second here. So just break some of this. And yeah, I'll probably just end up covering over that entire pond, since it is kind of a nice little pond, but I don't really think we need it there right now. There's our beehive there. It's funny, I still haven't seen where those bees have gone. They disappeared a couple episodes ago, and I honestly haven't seen them anywhere. I think they might have flown out of the area. Maybe they didn't like the campfire I placed there, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll just place all these down here. That looks good. We can probably actually make this go right up to the edge, and then what's cool about that is we can kind of let the cows go in, but they can't get out, so it makes it quite easy to trap the cows there. And again, we'll probably do the same thing here, just have a nice gate right here. In fact, what might be really cool is to have the gates on either side of the middle, the shared fence there. I think that looks quite nice. So let's break that, put that here. Perfect, we'll just grab our leads out, and it should just be the same process. Now, I do think there is a cow over here. I think this is the one I usually get my milk from, all the way over here, and we need at least 2. Oh, there it is. I think that's it anyway. Yeah, so we can grab this forest cow. I suppose we can grab this nearby sheep as well. Really, I mean, I think the more animals, the better overall, and we'll just hold the wheat there so that they're a little bit more happy about coming along with me. And, yeah, there they go. Don't get stuck. And then we'll just go over here. And I do believe I saw a lime sheep over here. Yeah, there's the lime sheep. Perfect. So we can just get these guys in their corresponding pens. Just don't fall down and hurt yourselves. Okay, good. So this should be a fun little place over here. And it's kind of in a little valley here, but I think that should work fine. Alright, so I think we'll start by just unhinging the 2 sheeps, and then just taking the cow into his new enclosure. And then we will take the sheep, I believe, like this, and we will put them in their enclosure. Oh, and I just chained them up there. That's not what I want to do at all. It's kind of cool. You can do that with leads too. It's quite fun. So we'll just bring these guys in here too, and we can breed them as well. Surprisingly fast how quickly that one lime sheep grew up, actually. I don't know if I've ever seen a lime sheep grow up that quickly. It usually takes maybe 20-30 minutes, but cool. Okay, there's that, and I think there is one more cow up here. You guys gonna have a baby sheep? Yeah, I hear a baby sheep anyway. There's probably one down there. Yes, if we go up here, I do believe I saw another brown cow up here. I guess they're all brown, kind of. And there's actually an interesting type of rare cow called a mushroom, but it's only in a certain biome. That one's red. I do remember seeing a cow up here. Oh, here it is. That's perfect. Yeah, because we just need 2 cows, and that's enough to really get as many as we need. Got the weed out so it's a little bit happier to follow me. Because, yeah, you'll be well fed. Don't you worry, Mr. Cow. Alright, we'll just go through here. And then, yeah, I got both cows in there. Breed up the cows. Let go of the lead, and that should give us a baby. There we go. Perfect. Alright, there's that. And I think there are a few more. sheep around here, like just kind of in the forest, and I don't really feel like having 50 different multicolored sheep through the forest, because yeah, just kind of the more sheep we have in the pen, the better, I think. I might have gotten most of the ones up here. I think there was a purple one or two. I think probably 2 purple ones. Possibly not. Okay, well, I think we can probably make a chicken farm too. I mean, I don't think there's any point in not making a chicken farm. I don't really have any... Actually, no, I do have some seeds. That should work fine. It looks like there's room for the chicken farm right here. I always find it's kind of nice to have all the farms be adjacent to each other like this, because then it's just easy to go from one farm to another, and it just makes them more compact, and then the animals can be friends and talk to each other, or I don't know, whatever. But here we can put the dirt down here. And yeah, eventually this could make a better food source in the future, since baked potatoes are good, and that's mostly what I've been eating, although I do have a little bit of steak supply, but yeah, mostly baked potatoes. But anyway, yeah, I do think that overall steak would be a good, or pork chops actually I believe are the best food source, and I will not eat the steak in front of the cows. I'll eat it over here. No need to be rude, I suppose. Yeah, so I do believe I saw some pigs over here, but if not, I can always try and find them somewhere else. Probably end off with chickens, because they're probably the least important overall, although feathers can be quite useful. No, I don't think they're over there. Okay, I do remember seeing some pigs around. They could be over on that hill. Not sure. I remember seeing a donkey over there, though. It's kind of interesting. Must be some ancient relative of Tim's, or long lost anyway. Maybe not old, but yeah. Also, see, our chorus is growing beautifully here. I think it's looking quite nice. I love the contrast there of the purple with the sky. Something quite nice about that. Here's another sheep we missed. I'm sure I saw some pig. Maybe I'll just grab you in a second here, Mr. Sheep. I do remember hearing some pig. There's a brown sheep. I know they're somewhere here. I mean, pigs are not an uncommon sight to be seen, so I would be very surprised if we couldn't find one somewhat close around here. There's no harm in looking anyway. It's always fun to explore the landscape a little bit more. And I just love the forest biome. To me, there's something so cool about the forest, just because not only is it, it's kind of a plain biome, but something that's quite nice about it is that it's actually one of the oldest generation types, which basically means that when Minecraft was being made, it was one of the first biomes to be invented. And because of that, its generation, it'll often have kind of funny little things. Oh, here's a pig, perfect. It'll kind of have funny little things, like stuff like these little like dips and stuff like that where you won't really see it, or like kind of weird little burrows like that that are quite interesting, I find, and yeah, just kind of cool to see. And I love like the rose bushes and stuff too, so it's a good biome. You can always flatten it out and you get the nice grass color, but kind of have like a plains type surface if you get rid of all the trees. Right, so these pigs should come in quite handy. Just bring them over here, I think, and then through these trees. Yeah, I found it's always good with the lead and with the food they like, because then there really isn't almost any chance that they'll get distracted, since you have 2 good persuading mechanisms against them. Or I guess 4 of them, considering that they want the carrot. So let's bring them over here. And yeah, something interesting I was reading a while ago is that I think it's chickens in Minecraft, of course, are actually attracted to all types of seeds, not just wheat seeds. So like beetroot seeds, pumpkin seeds, melon seeds, they all actually like them. And there's the 3rd family type. All right, and we will get there are 2 cows, 2 sheep in the forest actually. Maybe I'll grab those in a second, but I'll first make the chicken pen. Let's see what we have over here. Looks like there's some room. Maybe if we have the chicken pen a little bit higher up, that would probably be the simplest solution, and should work pretty fine overall, or pretty well overall. Just place some of these blocks down here, and yeah, this should work great. And we'll just place all this, flatten this all in. Yeah, something I've always found too is it's always good to kind of live, like whatever level you're living at, it's always good to live in an area where you can flatten things out, because then it gives you lots of extra dirt blocks to build with, since it's always annoying to have to actually go out and get dirt, since it's such a, you know, painfully common block. Also, I'll just grab some of this. Actually, if I go like... No, I think they'll get stuck. I was about to do it over here, but I bet you they'd get stuck down in those holes, knowing the brilliance of some of Minecraft's farm animals. Just go over here. Suppose over to... There should work fine. I don't think it has to be that big, since the chickens are pretty small. Just eat some steak here right now. Probably a steak dinner, considering where the sun is in the sky. And then we'll just yeah, just place fences around here. That should work well. We should have 4 approximately equally sized pens. I believe I think one of these is smaller. I think the sheep one is a little bit smaller, but yeah, it looks pretty good. Probably try breeding all the animals again once we get the chickens in here. The chickens probably go in and out of this side, I think. Yeah, that should work fine. Alright, so we'll just grab some of those, and I do believe that's all types of farm animals. Yeah, there's only really 4 main types in these biomes. I mean, again, mushrooms would be great eventually, possibly llamas, but, you know, overall those are probably not super worthwhile. And there's definitely enough chickens here. I mean, chickens are so easy to get lots of since you can breed them and you can also throw their eggs, so that's always a nice thing. Let's take them down this corridor here. I love how this corridor turned out. It looks quite cool when you're walking down here, but I'll just go down here and put them in this fence over here. Should work well. We might make some pathways up to these farms. Looks like you're laying an egg as I brought you over. That's kind of funny. Alright, there we go. And I do have some seeds, so I can give you both some seeds. And it looks like it's becoming bedtime, so we can just hop into bed. And then we will go out and grab those more sheep, since it'd be good just to get them all to a home. Since, of course, they don't want to be homeless sheep, I'm sure they'd love to have their own fence where I can feed them and they can have a good sheep life and be shorn regularly. And there's our new animal farm out there. That's quite nice. I like that. Oh, good night. Good morning. Yeah, so today I think what we're going to do, well, kind of today, but, well, yeah, I guess it is today since we just woke up. What we're going to do is, yeah, go get those more sheep. So we'll do that. I think there's also more chickens around. I remember seeing a lot of them. So that should be good. Yeah, here's one of them. See if I can grab that brown sheep and kind of hoist it up out of there. But yeah, like something like this is what I was talking about when I was saying like the interesting forest generation. I'll show it to you really quick. It's super interesting stuff like this you really only find in the forests. Also the mountains sometimes will have very interesting things like this. But yeah, usually just mountain biomes and forest biomes. Yeah, so just kind of weird, like this weird like overhang, kind of like a cave. It's not actually a cave though. It's not really how it's generated. So yeah. Just grab that and then grab those chickens. Looks like a little pool down there. It's kind of cool. See if we can bring them up, hopefully. Hopefully. Let's see if I can grab some seeds in my hand there. That will definitely persuade them a little bit more. Since everyone knows that chicken's favorite food is seeds, at least in Minecraft. So we'll just bring them up here. And yeah, we'll just grab the... You're kind of stuck, aren't you, Mr. Brown Sheep? Poor Mr. Brown Sheep. Alright, let's see if we can get him up here. And bring it up here. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Alright, now we'll grab this red sheep over here. Alright, and we will bring them all over here, I suppose. Yeah, they're doing pretty well even without their favorite food being held. I mean, of course, it'd be a little bit quicker. I guess I'll hold the sheep's favorite food since I feel like they're probably going to struggle a little bit more since they're a little bit bigger. Do you have them all grabbed? No, I don't. I think the baby chicken is... No, maybe I did grab them all. Okay, well, I'll just bring them back here. I think the baby chicken's down in that cave there. We'll have to grab him in a second here. Okay, there's the baby chicken. Let's grab that. I think it's running to his mom anyway. Oh, that's cute. Okay, we'll just bring all these animals over here, and then we can again sort them by type. It's cool. I think I see a mountain back there, but yeah. Let's bring them over here. Yeah, we'll probably make some pathways over to these farms so it looks all nice. And yeah, it's always good. Like, I might even, like, turn into path blocks the ground with some of these animals, but I actually can't do that with the sheep because... they actually need the path block, or they need the grass to eat, actually. So we'll just ungrab you guys, and I think we'll actually start with the chickens. I found they kind of move around more oftentimes. Let's move you over here. Let's maybe put in some dirt there. That could become a problem. Oh, I'm holding the wheat still. That's why the sheep are following me. I do not want them to follow me. Alright, so we'll bring you two in here. I'll just unlead you there. There you have your new home. Then we'll bring the sheep over to their new home. And yeah, now we can just use this as an easy way to get all these materials. I mean, I know it's kind of a simple concept, but I've just found oftentimes just even things like that are just good to do overall. Now let's see, did I get rid of all the grass in all these pens? I think I did. So let's probably end this off with feeding all you your favorite foods. Let's see the carrots. Let's get carrots for both of you. Come here. Come here. There you go. We'll feed you. And then we will... Oh, you nearly escaped. And then we'll feed... I'll grab that in a second, actually. We will feed all of you. We can dye these sheep whatever color we want, I suppose. Yeah, so it should be good. Close that, and then we will feed the cows. Let's get you over here. Alright, we'll feed both of you. Perfect. And it's cool, we can regain some of our levels this way too, so it serves quite a few good purposes. We'll feed you, or we'll feed, okay, you don't want to be fed, but that's fine. We can feed the babies a little bit, let them grow up a little quicker. Perfect. Yeah, I think let's make some quick little paths down here. We do have this going down here. Maybe I could make that work if I just place some dirt in here, and then once the grass spreads, I can probably use that a little bit better. So we'll just quickly throw down some paths. So just make it, leave that there so it'll spread. We'll probably make this go over a little bit, and then turn around here, I think. Maybe turn one more, maybe 2 or 3 more forward actually. Like that, that should work well. And then we'll probably make this go like this, 3 wide, and then just make it go all the way over and have 1 block little paths going off each one of the entrances. Should look fine, I think. There you go, that looks good. And then we'll make this one go over here. Just break all this grass before we do actually, since it's kind of annoying to try breaking grass with a shovel, because usually I found I'll just break the wrong block. So I'll just turn all this into path blocks. And yeah, do that probably over to about here, and then we can always make this path longer later on, which should work fine. So I'll just turn all this into path blocks all the way over to here, all this, and then we can just make the little pathways going off here. So we'll make one here and here all the way over, and I don't think that block needs to be there. I'll just get rid of that and put that to path. Then we'll make the pathway here, and we'll make the pathway all the way over here. Just break the blocks like this. And there we go, there's the path over there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Eyecraft's World, the 50th episode. And if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe and like the video, and come back to my channel to see more content like this. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye!